Oh, you into fitness? Well, step right this way.
Alright guys, so as y'all know, between Halloween and New Year's I was on a bulk, and so I decided I might make a quick little video kind of telling y'all about the stuff that I was using in the gym to make gains during that time, hopefully put on some more muscle. And yeah, so hence the title of the video, Weapons of Mass Construction, right? So what actually prompted this video was the fact that I've had a lot of this stuff for years now, right? So most of it is holding up all right, but I think I'm going to be replacing most of this stuff in kind pretty soon. So if, it's outdated, if there's something new, better, that I should be using, be sure to let me know about that in the comment section below. And yeah, but as far as the stuff I'll be talking about, I'm not going to go into extreme detail on any of it, but if something catches your eye, something you're interested in, and you want me to do a full review on one of these products, let me know about that in the comment section below, and yeah, I'll see what I can do. So anyway, let's get started. Alright, so first up is the actual gym bag that I bring everything to and from the gym in. And I just use this Nike gym / duffel bag. It's black. And I actually have two of these, but this is the smaller of the two, and this is the one I use most of the time, in the gym day to day. And, out of all the stuff that I'm going to show you today, if I try to fit all of that in this bag at once, it'd probably be a pretty tight fit. But certain days I'm carrying certain things, and it works perfectly for the amount of stuff that I'm typically bringing to the gym. Alright, so next is my Nike Romaleos 2s, which is pretty awkward to say. But yeah, they're just typical Olympic lifting shoes. And just to give a quick synopsis on these, the reason I like these so much is they make you feel really, really stable when you're doing any kind of squatting, hack squat. Those kind of movements. Those are the only reasons why I actually wear these on my leg day. And they also help you get depth. It makes it feel real comfortable to go low, get ass to grass, and not feel like you're about to break something because of the slightly elevated heel in these. So yeah, Nike Romaleos 2s. Alright, so like I said, just for hack squats and regular squats, that's the only reason why I wear the Romaleos in the gym. But for the most part, any other time I'm in the gym, I'm wearing my Vibram 5 fingers. And I really like these for, lifting, because it gives you that barefoot feel. And you're going to notice, just if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or wherever, that I have this ridiculous, unjustified brand loyalty to Nike. But, I've tried their minimalist shoe, and, just for some reason I like these better. So, like I said, most times I'm in the gym, I'm wearing these. They actually ran into some issues. They had a lawsuit or something with their claims for how they handle when you're running in them. And I tried running in them one time and they gave me shin splints, so I scratched that. I don't run in them at all. But they're great for in the gym. And this pair has actually been through a whole lot, so I'll probably be replacing it pretty soon. But yeah, I'll definitely just get another pair of this, probably a different color. Alright, so another leg day accessory that I'll probably be replacing soon is my Inzer belt, and it is, actually still really usable, but it's just beat up, so kind of using that as an excuse to go grab a different color. Yeah, and if you are used to using those $10 belts at Walmart, or you just never lifted in the belt, you're going to notice some considerable strength gains if you pick up one of these. So this is probably the best addition to my whole gym. If I could only have one accessory to use in the gym, other than headphones, this would be it as far as lifting goes. Inzer belt, best purchase I've made thus far, hands down, as far as lifting goes. So Inzer belt, this is the 13mm lever belt. They also have the prong one if you like that instead, but just that thickness, this gives you a lot more stability on those, core lifts, any kind of compound movement you can use this on. Alright, so next up is one of the first accessories that I ever got that made me realize that, accessories could actually help you make gains in strength in the gym or make, strength more apparent, were my lifting straps. And I've gone through a bunch of different types of these. I've got real cheap ones, the regular lifting straps, the ones that are more cloth and more flexible, I guess you could call it. But now I use these Versa grips, and I have them in a whole bunch of colors. The only reason why I use these instead of the cheaper ones that you can get for $7 or $8 is that it kind of like spreads the pressure that would be on your wrist. You know, it distributes it around your whole wrist. I used to wear those other ones, and it would leave these like bruises on my wrist because all the pressure was on one point. But yeah, also this, you know, made strength gains in my back much more apparent. I felt stronger, and I was able to start increasing weight more consistently once I started using straps. Once, you know, my grip became, before it was like my grip was the limiting factor in a lot of my back lifts, and my back was a lot stronger than my grip. And I could go on and talk about this forever, but bottom line is, you know, I'm from the camp that if I'm working my back, I want that to be the reason why I fail on that lift, not my grip, not because some other factor is coming into play and it makes it so I can't finish it. But yeah, so Versa grips, these are pretty expensive as far as, you know, if all you need is, you know, something to help you out with rows or something like that, deadlifts, and you don't do that many reps, that many sets, you can probably get the cheaper stuff and get away with it. But I do a lot of deadlift work, a lot of just heavy back work in general, and so just to save my wrist and not be bruised up, these are a lifesaver. Alright, so next is another accessory that I use on my back days, and this is probably the nearest and dearest to me because I use it on my, you know, my favorite exercise in the world. It's a chain belt, and most people use this for like weighted dips, stuff like that, but I use it for weighted wide grip pull-ups. And all it took for me is like going out of town one time, you know, a couple of times, and them not having this, you know, like I would go just, you know, Texas or some other gym in Baton Rouge or something like that, and they'd have a place to do pull-ups, and they'd have a place to do dips, but they didn't have a chain belt. I don't know if they had something else in place that most people were using, but I didn't see it. And so I figured it was worth the investment of picking one of these up so that, you know, I can do my favorite exercise. Yeah, so this is a pretty cheap one from Harbinger, and I don't know if there's anything better out there, but this, I mean, it helps me get the job done. I've gone up to as much as 105 with this belt. And I'm sure, I mean, if people do a lot more for weighted dips than they do for pull-ups, so I figured that this will be able to hold up more than fine for the exercise that I'm doing. So yeah, chain belt, this is something I just have to have in my arsenal. Alright guys, so I'm gonna have to cut this video a little bit short. I picked the wrong, you know, a bad time to come in here to record, but I'll have another video where I finish talking about some of the things I use, these shin sleeves, knee sleeves, shin sleeves, and my headphones. And also, I just started cutting, so I'll have another video called Weapons of Fat Destruction, and I'll talk about all the things I use as far as cardio, and, you know, doing stuff, the accessories I use in regards to that. But I hope you enjoyed this, you found this helpful. Like I said, if there's anything else you want to know about in particular, more detail, you want to see a full review, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get that to you. And yeah, I'm Skullay, the YouTube fitness community's best kept secret.
Bitch, you wasn't with me lifting in the gym.